Bismillah Rahman Rahim. You asked here very good question about Hagia Sophia. What is Hagia Sophia? Why Turkey took that kind of step that it converted Hagia Sophia that was in ancient time that was a church, then mosque, then museum. Why then it converted into a mosque? This is step basically. There are multiple questions have been raised by multiple organizations like UNESCO, United Nations, Educational Scientific Cooperation Organization. Preservation about Turkey's this step. Secondly, Pope Francis also said that pained by the move, like he felt a lot of pain by this movement by the Turkey to convert this museum into a mosque. So, thirdly, human rights organization of European countries they also raised legal issue toward the courts, international courts about this. So these are the question. So we inshallah we will reply today about this question. First of all, we have to see what is the history of Hagia Sophia. When we study history, so automatically the whole objection and question will be finished, removed from our minds. First of all, 537 in 537 this church, this Hagia Sophia was built, and this was built by Greek Orthodox, and this was in the capture of in the occupation of Church Roman Empire. So this remained a church till 1261. So when Ottoman Empire took place here in this region, it converted this church into the mosque. So this remained a mosque for the whole period of Ottoman Empire, like 674 years. For 674 years it remained a mosque, and after that, when Ottoman Empire started to go down, 1923 this started to go down. So then in 1935 it was converted into a museum by Mustafa Kemal and the government of Turkey at that time. This converted into museum. This remained museum for all about 86 years. For 86 years this remained museum. So this is the history. We may say there that this originally this was a church, but for 674 years this remained mosque, then museum for 86 years. This is the historical background of this great mosque of Hagia Sophia. This is the name was chosen right now, Great Mosque of Hagia Sophia. So the questions basically, to reply the question, first of all we have to study the background of Islam, that either Islam teaches us that kind of lesson to convert church, to convert the mandir, to convert the temple into the mosque. Islam permits us or not. So we have to study first of all Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam when started to preach to the people. So at that time the people infuriated, irritated, and the people stood before Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as a mountain, a hurdle, and if even the people who accepted Islam, they were in hundred, just 200, 300. So almost 75 people were forced to leave their own country like Mecca, own city Mecca, toward Ethiopia, toward Habsha. So they traveled for thousand of miles at that time without vehicle, at the foot they traveled. So then they came back, then they were forced, then the people migrated second time toward Ethiopia. So when the Mecca city was conquered after uh, 13 years. So Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, not only Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did not say to them anything, but forgave the whole people. Even the worst enemy, Abu Sufyan, was also one of them. They were forgiven by Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And there was common announcement that everyone will be forgiven today. So this was the first thing that Prophet ﷺ, Islam is not against any other religion. Islam teaches us the lesson of tolerance. The second thing, Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, when the Baitul Maqdis was close to be conquered, so Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu was called by the Jewish, and then they said that we will give the keys of Baitul Maqdis, and this city will be in the capture of Muslims when your caliphate, your ruler, Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, will come to us to meet us. So Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu came. When he was invited, he came, and the people, Jewish people, the people of Baitul Maqdis, gave to them the keys. Then Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu returned the keys to them and said that this Baitul Maqdis is in your capture. It will be in your custody. You will perform prayer here. You will do anything here. There. This is your own building. So Prophet Umar radiallahu anhu did the same. This also shows that Islam is not against any other religion, but Islam. The third thing, Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu's slave, at that time there was the servant were called slave. So the Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu's servant was a non-Muslim. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu never forced him to accept Islam. Even for the many years he remained non-Muslim. Even one time he did not say to accept Islam. So this shows that Islam teaches us tolerance. Even in Islam, there is thing that when the person who killed one person, it means that he killed the whole humanity. This shows that Islam respect us. Islam respect all humanity. So this is the right now the questions were raised by different communities, by UNESCO, by international communities, by Greek Orthodox. Showed their preservation about this one, that why Turkey took step to move a museum into a mosque. This also be clear that this name was mentioned in the UNESCO book, World United Nations Education and Scientific Cooperation. This was list in the wonderful things of the world. Right now, these are the answer of the question which were raised by different people, different communities. Different Pope Francis said that this is pained by the movement. So the answers of this one that this originally although this was church, but it remains mosque for 674 years. This remained a mosque for 674 years. So this is the revival toward mosque, toward original. This was remained mosque. So the mosque was then it remained museum for 86 years. This was in a compulsion time that when Ottoman Empire came and Ottoman Empire was conquered, then it was forced that to convert this Hagia Sophia in the building of museum. So right now Turkey is starting to convert itself toward the same things like they were before 100 years. So this was a step that Turkey took right now, and this is original. This is the movement toward original, that was a mosque. Second thing is this, that this remained museum. So this was converted from museum to mosque, not from church to mosque. The question should be raised when this was converted from church to mosque. Right now it is the converted from museum to mosque. There should be not any question, and majority of the Turkey people show their expression, their thoughts that this is good step by the Turkey president, by the Turkey government. So the second thing is this, that Greek Orthodox also converted many mosques into the museum, film theater, drama halls, buildings, plazas, houses. Like in a report, 10,000 mosques were converted from mosque to church, film theater, drama halls, museum, and house buildings. So this is a recognized report. So first of all, we few mosque we study. Hamza B mosque. This is in Thessaloniki. This is a city of Greek, and this was a mosque at a time. So right now this minaras were demolished, then mihrab was demolished, then this was converted into a house. The second thing is this National Bank of Greek. There was a building, there was a mosque in its capture. Then it converted this mosque into a cinema. Till 1980, this remained a cinema. But then when Selma condition, when Selma trend towards Selma was decreased, so this was converted into the shops. Right now, the whole this mosque, National Bank of Greek, this was the building. It was in its capture. So right now it was converted into shops. Similarly, the third example, Fake Pasha. This was a mosque in the city of Arta. Right now it was converted into church. So Kurtuba Mosque, that was a very famous and very big mosque in Spain. This was converted into church. So there are multiple examples right now. There are mentioned it in the books that they were mosques, but they were converted into different things. So I think so. This question from UNESCO, from Pope Francis, from other European communities, Greek Orthodox, this is wrong. This should be not raised.